So as we wait for the last player on the Japanese side, it looks like, as it stands for the South Korean team, we've got Crazy the captain, Sayonara Bai, Masterclass, and Gomo. I will attempt to pronounce the last name, but bear with me. Gomo Pusalvar. This is the finals of the semi-finals now. It's complicated because we have two brackets. We have the losers and the winners. So we'll have Germany versus Poland versus whoever wins now. And then that's the third place match. That will be the third place match. And then I assume the winner of the losers bracket. This will just basically, this third place match and this one right now will be the determiner of the last finalist. And the winner of the losers bracket will actually have to win twice in a row against the winner of the winners bracket to claim the title. Interesting. So it looks like we've got the famous Ruruchi in for the Japanese side. Not surprised at all. So we've got Mercurius, Poroteri, Cinch and Ruruchi as a starting lineup for the Japanese side. I would assume Korea want a little bit of a breather as we move into the next map. I'd like to see what the chat thinks, because that's right, there are so many players, scary players on the board right now. I wouldn't like to be facing any of them right now. Stuff them all into a multi and all against Raikou. I don't know what I'd do. Building some atmosphere, building some tension with this ominous music by Oniken. P8107. I'm very interested to see what they choose as warm-ups. So it looks like this could possibly be the pick for the first warm-up. This is Mozart iMedia, their song is Bloody Purity, expert level. Let's see how they do. And apparently Sayonara Bai is number 7 on this map. Song BPM sounds relatively slow, which says to me they may decide to choose double time as the mod, just to warm up. If you were expecting the big black, you were sorely mistaken. So we're jumping straight into this match now. This is Mozart Bloody Purity. I'd be surprised if we don't see double time here. We don't, but then again I'm not too aware of the map. So this is the beginning of what could be the most anticipated match of the whole competition. Korea versus Japan. It's like the Football World Cup in 2002 all over again. 2006 rather, what am I saying? Looks like an early miss from Cinch. Looks like a very slider heavy map. Crazy too. Everyone else holding full combo, so that's an eye for an eye. Japan versus Korea. What's interesting to note that Poroteri and Gomo actually single tap with their middle fingers rather than their index. Everyone looking very strong. Ruchi with the SS as is expected. Like I said, a very relaxing song, but rather slider heavy. Quite a few overlaps here. Great mapping though, I have to admit. He's lost his SS with 2 100s in a row. Absolutely incredible. So South Korea inching ahead with a minor lead. The points are even too close to count here at this stage. If you just joined us, this is the warm-up, so no worries. Does look like we did have a break at the very end, as we came to the end of our warm-up. So Ruchi lost his SS at the very end, unfortunately, but it looks like Proletary and Sayonara Bai have come through with the S. Unbelievable. South Korea inching ahead, but this is just the warm-up, don't worry about it. So I'm very interested to see if they'll have any subs for the next warm-up map on the Japanese side, considering that South Korea are already pretty warmed up if you were here for the last match. Very close score on both teams. So as we move into the next one, I'll give you a brief update on what you have to look forward to in the rest of the competition. What you do have to remember is this is just the first day. We will see more of Germany tomorrow, depending on who wins later at 7 PM. Between Germany and Poland. Another very highly anticipated match. That will be the European derby. This will be right now the Asian derby, so we've got a lot to look forward to. It's not over just yet, so let's see what they pick. What are they going to surprise us with today? Could it be Scarlet Rose double time? Thanks for that, Harry Kit. I highly doubt that. But surprisingly enough, has been passed by a player. So, if you're wondering about the results earlier today, we did have a win for Japan, which placed them in this match right now against the USA 6-0. South Korea have just come out of their match, winning 6-1 rather against Austria. Could be the Mafalda double time. Let's see how Aruchi does. Incredible, broke the spectator record with I think 1,400 spectators at once. Pensamento double time, that was incredible. So it's like captains are making a decision now. We've got Crazy, captain of the South Korean side, and Mercurius, captain of the Japanese side, making some decisions as we move into the next map. It very much looks like we could have Pluto, Black Hole Pluto, which is the incredibly fast and very technical jump map, which is very interesting. Ruchi actually does have the full combo on Hard Rock. So we'll get the scores for you. They have just finished, as a matter of fact. We did have a little issue downloading. That is no matter whatsoever. I'll give you the scores for that. Apparently it was 14 million to 10 million. Korea grabbing that one. Unfortunately the downloading was unavailable very briefly. So we'll be moving off from the warm-up there. I'll give you the official results for that. So it looks like we had an incredible score from Crazy, taking the highest score for the Korean side with 99.50 accuracy. How incredible. 2 misses on that. Followed closely by Mercurius, so it's captain versus captain on this particular one, with a 99.42% not FC again, 4,600,000 score. How incredible. But that does mean that South Korea have taken the second warm-up win. As we move on to the first real match, they have some momentum to think about, which can definitely affect how the players play. So very soon we will have the banned maps. So it'll be interesting to see how the captains decide to use those against the other team, or use it in favour of their own. We could see some hidden bans, we could see some hard rock bans. It just depends on who's strong at what. South Korea seem to be very strong at hidden, with some incredible full combos from Math Class. But then again, we have a very, very strong selection of hard rock players on the Japanese side, including Ruruchi, Poroteri, and Mercurius, Cinch even. And it looks like our bans are in, so the South Koreans have banned a hard rock and double time pick. Again, and encryption has been another hard rock ban. And double time we've got Senyo Yumo no Gotuku, which is again banned previously. And on the Japanese side, it looks like there's 2 hidden bans. Not unexpected at all. Wow, stutter. Airport Express featuring Itsuniku Birth and Yui Konu Genjutsu Game. I'm sorry, I don't have Mr. Color with us today to pronounce those incredible Japanese words, which I just don't have a chance of doing. That's what happens when you come from London. So 2 hidden bans across the board. Very interesting. Since Japan is a very hard rock heavy team, I don't think they wanted to play any hidden, so that's some very, very clever captain work from Mercurius. Considering this is the final. Very interesting indeed. So I will repeat that, we do have 2 hidden bans, Airport Express feat, Itsuniku Birth on the Japanese side, and Yukonu Genjutsu Game Japan. So, it looks like we've got a hard rock pick up first, MYTK Yggdrasil, which is actually probably one of the hardest maps in this pool right now, followed by a sub from South Korea. I wonder who they're going to bring in. It's going to be very interesting. Yggdrasil, one of those more difficult maps, and I'll tell you why. Differing slider velocities, which means you have to move faster. Differing stream spacing, which means you've got to control your cursor, especially on hard rock, making these circles even smaller. It's going to be very, very tough for all teams to compete and keep up with the song. If we see some FCs here, I'll be very, very impressed. Very impressed. Okay, so we should be moving on to this very soon while Captain Crazy chooses a player to fill the last spot on the Korean team. Japanese seem ready to go. Support from both sides, let's see it in chat. Looks like we've got Kirikaru in for the South Korean side. Considering this is a hard rock pick, that's a very wise choice considering his history with hard rock. Incredible player. So we're just still waiting on the map to start now. We'll be with you very shortly. Maybe a slight interlude. So chat, who do you think is going to take the win on this particular one? I think Japan certainly have the upper hand, but with a clever sub with Kirikaru as we move into the game now, who's going to take the lead on this extremely technical and complicated map? How incredible. Thomas Willer, you're famous. I would not be surprised if we saw one fail at the end, considering these two teams are very strong. I'm sure they've had their practice, but considering the US had to play this earlier. Wow, that's a fast spin from Math Class and Mercurius. There's a very, very dangerous space stream at the very end of the song that could deficit scores. Very wise pick from Toglet and Gladdy in picking this map. Perfect candidate for the hard rock picks in the finals. Drop the beat. So everyone's holding a strong full combo right now. On one of the toughest streams at the start of the song, looks like we've got 3 misses from the South Korean side. Crazy Sayonara Bai and Kirikaru. No, poor old Sayonara Bai, don't worry, I'm sure you'll come back. Still holding an S from Mercurius, Ruruchi, no surprises. So it's 2 for 3 as it stands right now. You can only imagine the pressure they're under now. So we move into the slider jumps here. This can get very interesting. Let's see how well these teams can read. Now this is just incredible seeing how they handled those streams. Only a miss from Mercurius there. That means we could see a favourable score increase for South Korea, pulling up to Japan here. This could be getting very interesting. Very, very interesting. This is getting very exciting. Okay, and in the heat of this incredible map, as we come to the end, I'm going to introduce to the stream our co-commentator and friend, Sharpie.
Hello Raikou, how are you?
I'm very good, thank you. I've been enjoying myself, and I'm so glad you're here. We've seen some incredible performances from Japan and South Korea there.
Yep.
So it looks like as the scores come through, we've got obviously Ruruchi with the top score on the board, followed by an incredible performance from Japan. I mean, resounding, that was incredible.
Yeah,
absolutely incredible.
We have some really good matches this morning, even if it was, always 6 snails. I think both teams were playing really, really well.
Absolutely, and I think this is the matchup everyone's been waiting for. This is real. This is absolutely real. So as we're coming up to the next map, we could see some more bans. Yggdrasil, that was really interesting. I'm surprised no one failed at the end there. I would have.
Yes, so Japan took this first map. Yeah, okay. Japan took the first map. It will be now South Korea, which will pick the second map. I think it will be new. Yeah, it will be new. Yeah, Shunan Radio. I think it's a free mod pick, right? I think
absolutely.
So.
It is a free mod pick.
Alright, let's see what pick. I think they played, both of them played it this morning already. I think Japan played it.
Indeed, Japan versus the US, that's correct, yeah, and they took the lead.
But I don't know for South Korea.
Sorry, this isn't a free mod pick, I'm mistaken. This is actually a... spare me one moment. Of course, it's a free mod pick. There we go. No, it's a no mod pick. My mistake.
No mod, yeah, no mod.
There we go. This is one of those really streamy maps we've seen earlier. If you're new to the stream, this is probably the most stream-intensive map, and I will take a quick 2-minute interlude and leave you in the safe hands of Sharpie. Be right back to stream. Thank you.
Yeah, an interesting map. I think there's a lot of jump triples with a really high speed. Japan did pretty well this morning, so let's see as they can do the same things that this morning against South Korea. Here we go, guys. Sayonara by Kiraku. Ruruchi still loading the SS right now. Pretty amazing. These fast triples are really hard to aim. Still good for Japan team. Sayonara by just broke. Yeah, he broke. So it gives an advantage for Japan right now.
So it looks like I can rejoin you here, Sharpie, in the slower phase. It looks like people are doing very well indeed. We've only got one break from Sayonara by on the South Korean team, meaning Japan do have a lead, but as we move into these triple jumps here...
Yeah, and Kiraku broke again on this jump.
Along with... Yeah, indeed.
A lot of breaks here.
No surprises there. I mean, Ruchi and Saria with the breaks there on the triple jumps, Sharpie. That's expected, because I always miss them myself. But then, again, I'm not exactly in the same caliber as these guys. But it is a breaker.
Yeah.
And as we move into the most intense streaming section of probably the whole map pool.
Yeah, let's see. For now, Japan still has a lead, but Poroteri and Matka still holding the full combo.
Would you look at the accuracy on the Japanese side? It's just incredible. Saria 99.50, Ruruchi 99.78, Poroteri and Mercurius from 99.60. That's just crazy. I don't know how they're doing this, but that is incredible.
Yeah, Madcast is still trying the really low accuracy instead of Poroteri. It should be hard for them. I think it's a win for Japan on this.
There is a miss from Poroteri, but that's not going to be enough. Japan fully deserve the win. So we'll get an update for you. Oh my giddy aunt. That's about as close as it gets. That is a win for Japan.
Yeah.
21 million points to Poroteri with the full combo. Well, not quite, but near enough. Math class with 19 points, but a higher overall combo. Just go to show you, the misses at certain places can screw with you, but Jesus Christ, Ruruchi, 99.81% accuracy, closely followed by Saria. I mean, this is just unbelievable. This is top play at its best. Absolutely incredible.
Yeah, you really have to be focused on the whole map. This is really intensive. And it was really a great play.
What do you think about Japan's streaming players? They're just incredible, right?
Yeah, right. They're so consistent on this. Like when you see Madclass is holding, but only with it was 92% of accuracy. And when you see Japan teams are almost all in 99%, it's just crazy.
So we'll be waiting on the next score, sorry, rather the next map. See if we see any subs once again.
So I think this map was beat by South Korea, so now Japan has made a break. And they will pick the third map now.
Sitting at 2-0 for Japan.
Yeah.
Certainly gaining momentum at the start. Looks like they're going to have a sub out for Surya. That was his map, certainly. He certainly put his work in there. He should be proud of that. Good choice from Mercurius. He certainly knows his team. That's how to captain a team. And oh my god. It looks like this for the first time has actually been picked. This is Bring Me the Horizon Anthem that back in the day was actually one of the hardest maps in the game. Comparable with the likes of, I guess, Chipscape and Ban Forever. Well, maybe not quite Chipscape, but Ban Forever certainly. It looks like Crazy. DJ Crazy is going to come back in for this old school map, considering he's an old school pro. Bring Me the Horizon Anthem, famous for its side-to-side Z jumps, and you'll see what I mean. They dominate the first section of the map, followed by a couple of very difficult space streams, but it should be okay. I wouldn't be surprised if you see a full combo here. A full combo here, by the way, would mean top 30 in the map, just to let you know. So that's the caliber we're playing at right now. Let's see if anyone can do it in the competition scenario. What do you think about that, Sharpie? Isn't it incredible?
Yeah, completely. I'm always speechless when I see these plays. Are just crazy.
I'm really looking forward to seeing this map being played, to be honest.
Yeah. Don't really know well this map, but yeah, it's really intensive as well.
Absolutely. There's a lot of very anti-flow sliders around the middle too, and very outward curving streams that I predict to break. I'm just going to say it, guys, I predict a couple of breaks, but it's going to be okay. The mods are free mods, by the way. It is free mod. Oh, no, I know what you meant by mod.
No, it's not a free mod, right?
Sorry, my actual mistake is no mod. Sorry, I get confused between
we all want free mod on this to see Japan doing again Hardrock Highland, that's right.
Indeed, yeah. Oh, like a repeat of the warm-ups last time, right?
Yeah.
How many years ago was that now?
Good question.
Could have been last year. So it looks like the captains will still be making some decisions as we move into this. Ah! Okay, well I can give you some quick, spare me a moment while I gather some information for you wonderful people. And anyone who's tuning in now, Twitch chat, little bit speechless, but there we go.
Okay, so we need to wait a little.
Poor Seraphim, I know. Anyway, we'll be back very shortly. We're just going to take a quick interlude. Possibly won't be longer than a minute. Just sorting some internal things out. We'll be back very shortly. And we'll be ready to play.
Yeah. Speaking about the map, I really want to see one item maps. I think we have seen one already today. Was it Genjitsu game? No.
Ah, that's correct. Yeah, that was incredibly fun one. Oh no, we saw it was Middle Island Aldo. That was the one.
Oh, it was Aldo.
Yeah,
really?
The one with the intense one over 6 stream.
This is a really fun map.
Absolutely. Okay, so it looks like we'll be ready to jump in to the next map very shortly. Scheduling to start in 1 minute and counting. So if you've got any questions that I'd like to answer from the chat, guys, it's you're more than welcome. I'll try my best to pick out a question at random as we move in to this incredibly intense map.
Okay, so I think it will be okay for in 1 minute we'll be able to start. And what is that? We can take 1 or 2 questions, I guess.
Melted cheese, unfortunately not.
These Australians, guys.
See, I'd like to just point out the contrast between the beginning of the song here. It's very calm, and then you just move into absolute scream, like death metal. And Okay, Curie is an interesting one. Raikou, how old are you? I'm actually 22, and as we move into the match here, we'll end it on that.
That's what we're waiting for, Lucifer difficulty.
And here we go with the incredibly fast sliders at the start. Slider velocity around 3.0. That would make sense if the map is out there. This is pushing it. Look out for the Z back and forth jumps, guys. Everyone looking strong to start off with. A break from Math Class on the first double back and forth jump. Math Class having some difficulty with this. AR9 though.
Yeah. For now the art thing is slider velocity, so speed.
Absolutely. It requires a lot of cursor control.
Okay, for now Japan team is really holding strong. Totally, it's almost a SS, double S, yeah, it's really crazy. Japan is just winning because of the accuracy again, which is pretty amazing.
What's very interesting to mention is now that we've got a break from Poroteri and Cinch, we could see a comeback, but considering that we've got a Math Class Crazy and Kiyokara miss, it's only Sayonara Bai holding the full combo. Sayonara versus Mercurius at this stage in the game. The score's very close. Let's see how the others can pull up with the Kiyokara miss again. Here we go with the outside.
Even Uruchi broke, so it will be a Sayonara versus Mercurius, I guess, no?
That's it. South Korea just pulling some decent combos back up as we pull out of the 100s and some 200s. We still have Uruchi with a break. Into the big jumps. Into the big stream. Who breaks? Math Class and Crazy. That was a predictable miss point, but let's see how they can carry up. Japan edging ahead. Just holding more combos than South Korea at this time. I think South Korea may be getting a little bit tired in their last match. That could be the point. This is almost 2 hours competition play.
Yeah. Anyways, this is really close. Sayonara Bai and Mercurius are not allowed to break at all, or they will give the win to the other team.
Absolutely, the pressure's on now, especially after the break when they've had a chance to look at the scores. But this is a slow part. I dare say the rest of the song is a little bit easier than the rest. So Japan is certainly holding the stronger combos, but again it is all down to Mercurius and Sayonara Bai as we move into the last quarter of the map. If anyone misses as we move into the faster sliders now into the ending. Slider velocity 3.0. Let's see it, guys.
Yeah, here we go for the last part. It'll be really important.
If anyone breaks Sayonara or Mercurius now, we're going to have a problem. Into the Z jump. Cinch with a miss, and a break from Mercurius!
And to change everything.
This is going to get close, guys. This is going to get very, very close. South Korea coming back! They passed them! That's incredible!
The full combo for Sayonara Bai just doing the job here. Yeah.
Wow. South Korea needed this to get that morale back for their team. Sayonara Bai with the incredible carry. Poor Mercurius. But Uruchi still with a strong combo against Math Class, so there was nothing that they could do really with that incredible full combo from Sayonara Bai. Christ, that's it. GG. Full combo from Sayonara Bai, putting him into the top 30 in this map. Incredible. Mercurius obviously with the second score. Go on.
And it gives some pressure to South Korea as they really need it to get to 2-1 right now. They really need to take the other one to go for a 2-2. I think they can. It can be an interesting match now. 3 days would have been really destructive for South Korea, but I think now they're really motivated.
Absolutely, this is where the morale comes from. So let's see what map we've got up next.
Yeah, and speaking about Aldo, just before, it will be Aldo, I think.
Very possibly. I'd assume that'd be a pick from the South Korean side as they got a sub in.
Yeah, it is.
Looks like Rachel's coming back in for the hidden pick. Aldo confirmed, or?
Yeah, I think it's confirmed. Just
Aldo confirmed.
Waiting a little.
And you're correct, we got Aldo in, so that was a very wise choice from the captain of the Korean side, Crazy, DJ Crazy. Rachel in for the hidden.
Some Chunchis now. Rachel for South Korea, Serira for Japan.
So anyone who's new to the stream, this is, as titled, the Osu World Cup, week 1 of the finals. And if you're new to Osu, check out osu.ppy.sh for a comprehensive download link, and rather a YouTube channel which will give you a comprehensive guide rather on how to get started in the game and download everything else. And Shade Sun, to answer a question, the other caster here, we've got Sharpie with us today.
Yep.
So we're still waiting for both teams to decide upon a start time. A comprehensive download link. How to overcomplicate your own linguistics. There we go. And as we move into Middle Island, Aldo, look out for the 1/6 streams, which are extremely fast in a very complicated rhythm.
Anyway, really interesting choice from South Korea.
Well, so all teams are looking relatively strong here. Couple of breaks though. South Korea definitely the stronger side in terms of accuracy.
Even if Rachel just made some 100 on the slow stream, he's coming back. But definitely a really technical big map.
Yeah, indeed. At this stage, anything's absolutely possible.
And if it's not, I think Mercurius just broke his combo.
Unfortunately, yeah, that looks like a break from Mercurius on hidden here. We haven't even hit one of the serious streams yet, which is unbelievable, but we'll get around to it.
Oh, here we go. Lot of break here.
All players looking relatively strong for hidden here. Sayonara by Math Class, Cinch holding the full combos with Saria, with 2 misses for 2. Oh no, I am wrong. Crazy holding the full combo, also pushing South Korea into the lead just about.
Yeah, it will be really hard. Since Rachel broke after Mercurius,
So this could well be. Yeah, indeed, Japan just edging ahead now. That's what happens. If you miss later in the map, then you're losing all potential combo for the rest of the map, which thus reduces your point. It's getting very close here. Score switching over.
First Korea need a break now if they want to win. Oh, it seems a break from Syria.
It looks like Syria's still going.
Oh, it will be really,
oh no, there we
really
go,
close.
absolutely.
Yeah, they almost all broke, but Yeah, he carries it. No, it's Furuchi who's holding the full combo. Ah, it will be close.
Looks like Japan are just going to clinch this at the end. Unfortunately, that break from Crazy was pretty much game changing.
Oh yeah, right.
It looks like Japan are going to take the lead here. This is going to be 3-1, am I correct?
Yeah,
Unbelievable. Yeah, it looks like there's a... That's right, go on, Sharpie.
Yeah, the full combo from Sayonara by Zontinov, since Furuchi did almost, really better, almost 99% of accuracy, really good from him.
Absolutely incredible, and only one slider break from Sayonara by.
Yeah.
Sayonara by versus Ruuchi. We're talking about the number 2 and the number 4 in the world currently.
Yeah, the slider break also a lot. If he didn't slider break, I think Sulskura would have taken this one.
So it's actually worth mentioning that Ruuchi just scored rank 2 on that map.
Whoa.
Are you kidding? World Cup final. That's something definitely getting worth hyped over. That was incredible. Well done, Ruuchi. Well done, everyone. So we're waiting on the decision for the next pick.
Anyway, his performance was really amazing. I know Japan is again during the break. This will be a Japan pick now. I think they can go for a 4-1, which could be really interesting for them. 3 maps difference.
This is actually starting to become a rather interesting map because we've seen quite a few whitewashes. We've seen 6-1, 6-0, but this is actually going to be one of our more interesting ones, seeing as this is pretty much the most anticipated map of the day. For the Asian side anyway, we do have the Europeans rooting for the Germany versus Poland match, which is going to be just as incredible, but I think this one, 2 World Cup winners, 2 previous World Cup winners facing against each other.
Really waiting for this match. Okay, so we're still waiting for Japan team to pick a map.
Absolutely.
I think they're fairly discussing. I think it's now a really important moment of this match. So the first pick will be really interesting for them to do a big break, and they only have 2 maps to get the match. So it could be interesting. Anyway, for now, really interesting match from both sides. Japan is doing a little bit better for now. With the accuracy, they're really not behind. South Korea is doing less better, even it's really amazing on these maps. And it seems that the next map will be Xanandra. Pretty famous map. A lot of jumps.
And I return, it looks like it's that Wizard of Oz map. Xanandra by the Spanish band.
Yeah, very famous map, as I said.
Absolutely, I think this is a viewer favourite, don't you think?
I think so, yeah. Really interesting because a lot of jumps. Sorry.
Interesting. Yeah, no, absolutely, no. That's a very valid point. So it looks like obviously this map is confirmed. Mago de Oz, Xanandra. We're going to see if there's any subs, make some decisions on the captains, and hopefully we can jump straight into the play here. If you've got any questions in chat, feel free to answer. I mean, feel free to ask, and we will be here to answer you.
Anyway, this is a really catchy song.
Absolutely. What's worth mentioning is Biko's Hidden Hard Rock. Thank you, Toki Wadai. Incredible Hidden Hard Rock score. The accuracy.
No, it's not, so it's maybe a little bit complicated to aim properly on R9. And the jumps are really big sometimes.
Absolutely. I mean, it'd be very difficult. I mean, considering the standard of the teams we have here, it'd be interesting to see if anyone can FC this, because this is actually a very difficult one.
Yeah. This is really possible, but a lot of shit misses are coming on this one, I guess.
Very, very possible. I agree. I mean, to be honest, we'll see what happens. I mean, it'd probably take someone from the Somali tribe to do this. This is something serious.
And here we go, right here.
Kapow! Kapow indeed. I'm looking at you and you know I'm looking at you. Here we go, into the next map.
It's just confident.
Yeah. That's alright, we got an early break from math class, it looks like.
Yeah. That's what I saw. It's really weird because it was not the most difficult part of the map. And yeah, Mercurius seems that it broke again on the first half pattern, and Polluted broke as well on the second jump pattern.
So yeah, we got a break from Mercurius as well on that incredible jump. Of course, like I told you, only a selected few from the famous tribe would be able to FC this. Perhaps something from xasuma-Osu. He's incredible at these sort of maps.
Yeah, for now that wasn't maybe the best choice for Japan. Soskura, almost all players are holding the full combo, just McLass did a little miss at the beginning of the map, and a lot of breaks on this pattern from McLass, but yeah, 3 players still holding full combo from Soskura, so they have the lead for now.
Absolutely, this looks like it could be a comeback. Moving into the second half of the song, anything could happen. There's plenty of potential for breaks in the end of the song.
I mean, for now, just sure she didn't broke for now, so it sounds really good for Soskura now.
Those up and down jumps are absolutely impossible to hit, and it looks like everyone's pulled through quite well, aside from Proletarian and Crazy who missed there.
Yeah, Ruruchi, Rachel and Sayo still holding really strong. And look at Sayonara's accuracy, that's really huge.
Absolutely, it just shows the aim he has going on here. Like, this is definitely an aim pusher. This is all about the jumps.
Yeah, it seems they passed really hard part. For me, this was the hardest one to aim, but yeah.
Absolutely.
Jumps would be harder and harder now.
In fact, what's worth mentioning is Rachel's still holding an incredible combo too.
Yeah.
Although you do see the obvious battle through the streams there, no one seems to break actually, so everyone's done quite well there, but we've still got Rachel and Sayonara holding an incredible combo. It looks like that South Korea will take this, provided no one breaks, and Ruruchi's gone with a break. I mean, this is it, they've sealed their fight. No, it's just a client-side error. Ruruchi's still holding it up. It could go anywhere at this point.
Okay, as you can see, 2 full combo is still better than 1, and Soskura still win by almost, yeah, 20 million points, so it would be really hard for Japan to come back on this.
Indeed, especially if you go into the last quarter of the map, final. With this much combo, 1,300 nearly, each note is worth nearly what? 5,000 points?
Yeah, it gives a lot. And we enter in the last part, highest slider velocity. But I think it will be the end for Japan on this, so Squirrel will take this one. Yeah, perfect from Sayonara by and Ryuichi wasn't broken this. Yeah, really nice from South Korea, winning Zanandra, 30 million points.
Indeed, we've got Sayonara Bai with 38 million points there, only bested by Ryuichi with 39, because that's incredible accuracy, 99%. Yeah. What's very interesting though is Mercurius, known for his incredible accuracy, has 3 misses and only 3 100s. I mean, that's impressive if anything, at least 100s on the board.
Yeah, totally, whoa.
Just incredible. I mean, you've got to feel sorry for people like Mercurius, who are so accurate, blessed with that accuracy that I'll never have, you know.
Even Sayo, who was holding a really nice accuracy, made a lot of 50 on a pattern. So yeah, he dropped a little, but yeah, Mercurius, such a high accurate player. This is really, really huge. Huge play for him.
So it looks like I'm just going to give a brief recap onto how this has gone. After the warm-up, our first map was Yggdrasil, which was taken by Japan, followed by Shonen Radio also. Then we got the first win from Korea with Bring Me the Horizon Anthem with an incredible full combo from Sayonara Bai.
Exactly.
Japan also taking the hidden pick Aldo, but then obviously that comeback on Mago de Oz Zanandra with an incredible full combo, also from Sayonara Bai.
Yeah, on the three last maps, sorry, they took each other's pick, which was pretty interesting. So we are pretty confident on their pick, but they got outplayed by the other team.
Indeed, we'll have to say that, and looking like it's 3-2 Japan. Still South Korea having a chance to come back here, they're only 1 point down. It doesn't seem like anyone really has the momentum here. So it looks like we're just waiting for our next map.
Yeah, and it will be a pick from, yeah, it's South Korea now, which picks a map, and it will be Calamity Fortune.
Ah, so we've seen this one before twice already. This is one of the easier picks, but it is a... Spare me one moment. I do believe it's a free mod.
Yeah, it's free mod. And I'm really waiting for... I think it was Japan team who did... Yeah, our hidden picks.
Yeah, Ryuichi with the full combo. Or was it Mercurius? It was one of the two. In fact, I'd love to find that out for you guys. I will do that now. So yeah, Calamity Fortune. It was indeed a full combo from Mercurius. No, it was one miss, my mistake, but it was incredible. Had the highest score on the board either way. Stellar play.
There we go, so we have the mod for now. It seems Mercurius is going again for Hidden Hard Rock. And Ryuichi will take on the Hard Rock. we're waiting still for South Korea picks for the mods.
So it could be said that Hidden Hard Rock now is risky, but considering this is one of the easier maps in the pool, I think they can take that risk if it means pushing their team ahead. Because assuming at this level everyone else would be able to full combo this no mod. I know
so
I
it's
could.
South Korea Med class Kiriaku will take Iron mode, and Ruruchi will only take Hard Rock Mercurius Hard Rock Iden. Let's see how it's going.
So as we move in, team's looking strong. Really, really early slider break from Saria there, losing out at about 5 combo. Negligible. Kirikaru with the early miss too, but no problem. Let's see how it progresses.
That's not a lot, but he seems to break again, which is pretty bad now. So it gives an early advantage to South Korea. Maybe for the comeback. Oh, again a break from Syria. So it's not good for Japan now. Even if Kirikaru just broke as well. Oh, and Pulte broke on the slider, I think it was. So it gives again the advantage to South Korea now.
Everyone's seeming to get through that streaming phase pretty well, apart from Poroteri. We're curious with the break now on Hidden Hard Rock. This could be fatal. Looks like they've just sealed their fate.
Yeah. I think so, since Mercurius broke.
Yeah, there's absolutely no chance for a comeback there. Unless we see double breaks from Crazy and Sayonara by.
Yeah. Yeah, even Kiriaku's holding a really nice accuracy combo. Oh,
Yeah,
man, was a play from Makas! And Kiriaku play as well!
Wow, this could get close. I don't think they've got enough to push through though.
Okay, they can't. Oh, whoa,
there's just not enough notes, but in the last stream, could it happen? No, absolutely not.
That was so close.
Oh no, that was very close.
I thought they wasn't able to come back with Hard Rock, that was over for them, but they achieved to come back. Whoa, that was close.
Absolutely.
I really feared for South Korea to 2 players miss, it's odd. But yeah, they achieved to come back. Really nice play from South Korea.
Marucci just scoring incredible scores time after time, it's just unbelievable.
I mean, Ruchi and Sayo just doing really huge score since the beginning of the match.
Right.
Okay, so yeah, Japan pick. Here we go, 3-3. And it will be Cleom Solace, so eternal difficulty. And it will be a free mod again, right?
Okay, I'm going to break this down for you guys because I have a belief that I know how to pronounce this map. I have. Okay, so I think that the first word has its origins from Gaelic Irish, because you don't see any word end in MH. And considering that we start off with CL, you've got to take the middle bit which ends with O, which defines the end MH as either the or B. So I'm going to have a go at this. I actually think this is pronounced Cleve Solace.
Oh, maybe you aren't.
I'm almost certain this is Cleve Solace. Have a go, guys. Just because I'm Irish. This is Irish Gaelic. I learned a little bit. Not much though, I learned my pronunciations.
Anyway, Kirikaru is getting replaced by Russell. Okay, and 3-mod pick. Rurochi will go with Aiden. Mercurius as well. Oh, it's full Aiden. Maclass, Russell, Mercurius, and Rurochi will take Aiden as this one. Interesting choice. Let's see how it's going.
So it looks like our resident map selector is getting involved with the Korean hype there.
Yeah.
Go on, Tiglet. Show your support. Everyone looking strong apart from a very early miss from Cinch here. So risky on such a short map. I think you'd call this one of those wildcards. So we've got a miss from Marucci also. This looks like South Korea could easily take the win here, provided Mathclass, who just did break. Still, three full combos to 2.
Yeah,
and that was client side. There's full combos on the Korean side.
No.
Very technical sliders, moving into even more technical streams with differing slider velocities and stream spacing. Big jumps here. Let's see if you can pull it through. Absolutely no misses so far. Aim is absolutely on point here, guys. So we got a big break from most players.
Yeah, for now, no break with Eden for Russell, really nice. Even if the accuracy is not that good, but you're still having the full combo. So it's giving a lot of points. Rurochi broke on a small slider, like you said earlier, really difficult to aim properly.
I think it's just coming off the super long jumps straight into streams.
Yeah.
To provide that sort of cursor control is difficult and can prove to be fatal when it comes to breaking. And it looks like South Korea are just going to take this straight away from Japan, leveling the scores, pushing them one ahead even.
Actually, it seems like Russell is doing the job, even if Rurochi again with a high accuracy, but he broke sadly on the small slider, and it will be a win for South Korea again.
And there we go. The highest scores coming from Mathclass and Rachel, with some incredible combos there. So they've taken a point ahead.
Yeah, and the first time in this match that South Korea is winning the match for now.
Japan certainly want to win this now. They want to get a point back to bring their momentum, because this could be the only way they could take a win from Korea.
Yeah,
could we see a tiebreaker?
I think it's possible. I mean, if Japan just take... I think it was just Japan picker? Let me check.
Indeed.
No, oh yeah, it was just Japan pick, so it's a little bit hard for Japan now.
See, like tennis, right? They've got a break service, you know?
Yeah, they got the match, they took the break, and now South Korea is coming slowly, but they're pretty confident.
Yeah, so if South Korea have got break point there, it basically means that Japan have got to really work hard, and their captain Mercurius has got to make the right choices to come back against South Korea, and then win breakpoint over South Korea once more to bring him into the tiebreaker.
Yeah, anyway, for now, it's been four maps that they're taking each other's picks. So I think that Japan is able to take again South Korea pick.
Indeed. So we do have 4 maps left possible.
Really close match anyway.
So I predict a double time pick now after the sub coming out from Japan. That's what I predict.
Oh, Supernova.
Wow. So something to say about this map. It's got a really good mixture of streams, sliders, and huge jumps. The beginning starts off quite streamy with sliders, and we move into a bigger slider section, and then finally the final section, which is basically the biggest jump phase of the map. So this is a fun one. We saw a great full combo hidden from Masterclass here. There's no doubt he'll be going hidden this time. I'm just interested in who's going to jump in for Japan now.
Yeah, anyway, a lot of free mod picks. Pretty interesting.
Oh, you'd have to see Potafu in with this one, because he's actually rank 1 on this map. But it's actually Cinch coming in instead for the no mod, I predict. We'll see.
Okay, so...
Potafu is apparently at work right now, unfortunately.
Whoa, this is pretty interesting. All Japan players are picking a mod on this.
Interesting.
It will be Ruchi Mercurius with Iron Hardrock and Cinch Poruteri with Hardrock.
Wow.
And meanwhile, Kirikaru and Madclass with Iron.
Incredible. Kirikaru and Masterclass. I can pretty much predict a full combo from Masterclass here. Kirikaru I couldn't vouch for so much just because I haven't seen it yet. But my god, let's have a look. Oh, so White Wolf has actually taken the rank 1 on this. It used to be Potafu.
Yeah, I think they're pretty confident. I think Japan knows that South Korea can do really well on this, and they really want to do the best with all modes. Yeah, that's a pretty interesting choice.
Absolutely. So, what's your favourite mod?
For me it would be Eden, sorry, different thing.
It's alright, don't worry.
I like Ison, so I put it everywhere.
Yeah, hidden's the best. We can call it Iden from now on. I like it. So now we're moving into the slider phase. Looks like we got a break from Kirikaru in the slider phase who couldn't quite keep up with him. A break from Cinch also, so it looks like the scores could get pretty even here.
Yeah. We broke at the beginning again, so that's not so bad. All other Japan players are holding the full combo. Kirikaru again broke. And yeah, other South Korea players still holding the full combo as well. Pretty close match for now.
Incredible, and now we move into the jump stage.
And he has a big jump R for Sayonara, which broke his combo. Pelotary broke as well. It will be really close on this.
It looks like Japan's going to take this. I mean, they need this, provided that Mercurius or Marucci don't break, because this is incredible. Both the players within Hard Rock seem to be pulling through with this one. This could well be the most incredible thing we've seen. Mercurius and Marucci. And we can't say that Marucci's carrying this time. Mercurius has just broken, but with 99% accuracy.
Mercurius broke.
But Crazy too. Crazy and Kirikaru both broken. Japan's definitely going to take this. This is it. Japan have taken the point back, and they just need to break South Korea's point next time. Let's see it. Oh my god.
Oh.
That's incredible. Go on, Japan. I'm sorry, I nearly swore on stream there. That was incredible.
The slider break from Mercurius. Oh, whoa. Hopefully Ruchi just hold it till the end, but yeah. I really fear for Japan on this.
So it looks like we're going to see a serious tiebreaker hype here. This is incredible. Let's see how they can do. Let's just see that break point. I'm sure Japan have what it takes.
Yeah.
So just to let you know, guys, this is best. Sorry, before I go into that, I'm going to let you speak, Sharpie.
Yeah, as we said, it's a 5th map now that the pick is taken by the other team.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
I mean,
yeah.
Ruruchi, that was just incredible. You just don't see that. You just don't see that on stream. Mercurius did very well as well, considering it was Hidden Hard Rock. Be very interesting to see if Japan could steal this from Korea at the last minute on the final map. It looks like we're going to have the double time pick, Ha-Ten-Ya, arguably the hardest one. Then we're going to have a replacement for South Korea here. Bye bye Kirikaru. In comes either, I predict either Rachel, possibly Rachel. Yep, and here we are, Rachel's in. Prediction correct. Based on his double time skill.
Perfect analysis from you, Raikou.
We did see an FC from Sayonara Bai last time we played this.
Anyway, I'm really hyped for a tiebreaker on this.
Yeah. I mean, we've got some very interesting feedback. The 4 best players in the tournament so far appear to be Ruruchi, Tom94, White Wolf and Math Class. They've done incredibly well.
Yeah, anyway, 2 or 3 maps remaining on this match.
Yeah, in fact that's it. It's 8 matches out of 11 so far possible. So if the next ones go to the next point each, we're going to see a tiebreaker. Part of me really wants to see it. So here we go with Ha-Ten-Ya. One thing to look out for this one is the back and forth jumps hiding under sliders. This is probably one of the hardest double time things to read. Just because of its lower AR. So Cinch getting artistic there. Does anyone know what he's saying? Can someone give us a translation?
Good question.
Very good question.
Anyway, the team which will take this one will really have a good position because they can still win or go into the tiebreaker.
What is it with Sayonara Bai and breaking early? Is he doing it on purpose? And we got a break legit from Rachel early on. Japan, what have you got? What have you got to answer for this? Cinch doing incredibly. Horitari and Mercurius with a miss.
Oh, almost at the same time.
Crazy also, so it's just Ruruchi and Cinch holding the full combo. Cinch is waving his flag high again. Ruruchi with incredible accuracy. Let's see it, Cinch.
It will be again a really close match, I think.
Yeah, Sayonara Bai holding his full combo. Well, obviously not quite because he does his little thing at the start. Actually just missing the second I say that. Commentator's curse is real.
Yeah, I think that, Cinch broke as well. It seems like Ruruchi still holding a really nice accuracy. And they're coming back slowly now.
Oh, they will, because everyone's breaking across the board apart from Crazy so far in South Korea. Ruruchi's just carrying this. I think he's got this. I mean, this would be a hyper carry, and if he was to lose this, I can't imagine how he'd feel.
Anyway, I think he really wants to take this one, and he's going for it for now.
I mean, this is pretty much the carry, because everyone else is missing at this stage.
Yeah, giving a lot of points for Japan now.
Yeah, get hyped. There's another miss from Crazy here. Everyone else seems to be holding decent combo, but it's Ruruchi who's just missed now. But it doesn't matter, because pretty much everyone's holding a weak combo at the moment. I think Japan have a chance to take this coming to the end of the match. This could be it.
I haven't seen Ruruchi fail or miss a circle.
No, Ruruchi hasn't missed. Are you kidding? There we go. Incredible. That's just unbelievable. Ruruchi utterly carried that map. It has to be said. 99.30% accuracy, having the best, in fact, double any of the scores. 6, 12, 18, triple any of the scores. Nah, Math Class got 7.8 million. But definitely confirmed double any of the scores on their team.
Yeah, I don't see any miss from Ruruchi, so it's a full combo from him. Really nice.
Unbelievable.
That's a carry, guys.
Ruruchi really showing his colours now. And for you guys wondering why I say Ruruchi, that's actually how Ruruchi told us to say it in his Ask FM a while back. This is pretty much the closest we'll ever get to knowing how to pronounce his name. Incredible carry. In fact, what's worth mentioning is Doomsday is here with us today. He's actually got an FC on this too with double time. Mouse player, but I think it's the only mouse FC on this one so far. Well done to you, Doomy.
Okay, so now they broke the combo. Japan won their peak now. So South Korea will have to take their peak if they want to go to the tiebreaker, or they will let Japan win this match.
Absolutely, and that was actually rank 14 from Ruruchi there.
Oh my god.
In fact, in the 2 short hours we've been with Ruruchi, he's already set 4 top 50 scores in the finals, week 1 of the Osu World Cup.
Yeah, and now it's really hard for the morale for the South Korean players. Like, it's their peak, and they really don't have to make the bad choice. So it's really hard for them to choose the right beat map to take the points and going for the tiebreaker.
Indeed. What's worth mentioning also...
And it will be freestyler, man.
Oh, wow. You know what, to be perfectly honest, we do have a Sayonara Bite full combo hidden double time on this in the main ranking.
Yeah.
But then again, Ruruchi's so consistent in this tournament, we might as well see a FC from him. It could be very close. I mean, this is one of the most incredible maps of the tournament.
Yeah. Japan has been more consistent on double time for now, but let's see. I think it was hard for them actually to know if they wanted to pick this one after what Japan just made. But yeah, they decided to pick a DT map. So let's see how it's going. Anyway, the last chance to come back.
So as we're just waiting for this map, I am just going to take a quick 1-minute interlude if you don't mind, thank you. Freestyler!
Yeah. And it's a freestyle map, completely. And Finch is getting replaced by Celia. And here we go. Freestyler will start in a few moments. And here we go. South Korea last chance. And it's a match point for Japan now. Oh, Poruteri. That was hard. This miss was really unexpected from him. Just move the cursor a little bit to the right. And for now, 2 breaks from South Korea, so Japan will maybe take the lead again. Okay, and a break from Ruruchi, and Sayonara by still holding the good accuracy and full combo with Mad Class from South Korea. And yeah, it seems like Japan, all players broke their full combo. So now Sayo and Mad Class are just alone. And they're trying to keep the most points they can now. Anyways, I really need to don't break that combo now. Oh, and it's a break from my class now. Sayonara is alone now with full combo. But for now he's going all the way for the tiebreaker, guys. 75% of the map. And Sayonara Bai is carrying South Korea now.
Hey, did I not
really
predict
nice
that, or did I predict that?
Yeah, you predict. You're just a god right now.
Don't say that. I'm just basing it off what I see in the rankings. But I'm really looking forward to the tiebreaker on this, considering that it looks like they're going to pass this. I mean, Sayonara, what a combo.
But yeah, it's the end, it's a win on this map for South Korea, and I think it will be a full combo, definitely for Sayonara, but yeah, it's a full
so
combo.
Easy for him. See that movement as he moves into the last note? It's just so easy for him, no stress whatsoever.
Like, yeah, it's a good point for them that it seems like they're not even having a single stress for when they're playing this match, and this is just an important match now. This is almost it's for the grand final. So yeah, this is really amazing.
This is about as good as it gets. I mean, what we're witnessing here is a bit of history as well. It's finally a Korea versus Japan final, especially as it coming to a tiebreaker here. I mean, it wouldn't be a final if it wasn't included with the tiebreaker.
Definitely. Right.
Otherwise, it'd just be boring, right?
And the tiebreaker reach.
It's never fun to see someone just get face rolled. It's like finally this tiebreaker is going to come through. I had a go at this, but it's just incredibly hard.
Yeah. Fast map. Weird gems sometimes. Spacing between streams. A lot of technical stuff inside.
I don't think words can express this map so much. This is ridiculous. This map is completely ridiculous.
Anyway, Sarah is getting replaced by Cinch on this. No one is moving for South Korea, it seems.
Imagine the pressure now. Imagine the pressure on all sides, knowing that you're gonna be... This is basically the first round of the finals. This is it, so whoever gets knocked out.
Okay, all players are really good like a thing, and it starts in 10 seconds.
Let's see some of these intense streams.
It's time to support your country, guys. It's South Korea versus Japan final. Oh, a lot of Orochi.
A lot of Urushi all over the place. And here we go with the opening spinner. Chance to see Rachel's incredible spin, capping at 460. But you're going to see some very interesting rhythms here, especially with that Rachel miss at the start.
The beginning is not that hard, but it will get harder and getting completely insane. And these streams are really hard to eat, even when you're stressed.
It's pretty much Fanzone style.
Okay,
like
it seems like
a mixture.
For now, South Korea is giving 3 points to Japan. They all broke, and yeah, 3 players from Japan team still holding the full combo.
Okay, now this is looking pretty dangerous.
Yeah, this is completely dangerous, but yeah, it's personal. So, let's see.
You gotta imagine the emotions running through their heads now, guys. This is actually pretty serious. We're talking about the final map, the tiebreaker of the finals. I mean, by no means is the end of the competition in total, but it could be the end for one of these guys, and these are 2 superpowers.
But yeah, South Korea now is in a position they are not allowed to miss anything, and they have to wait that Japan team miss something, but yeah, it seems like Sayonara broke again. Really huge play from Japan now. Only Cinch broke his combo twice. But yeah, Mercurius, Proletary and Rouge is still holding the full combo. Really nice accuracy from Mercurius and Rouge on this. And yeah, look at Mercurius, 99.88% of accuracy.
Absolutely unbelievable. Mercurius expected. This is just his type of map as well. Rouge is still holding that incredible full combo, along with Proletary.
Yeah, for me, Japan was definitely prepared for tiebreaker on this.
Japan are having a lot of fun here. I don't think there's a way out for Korea at this point. They've got 2 full combos, unless Marucci, Mercurius or Proletary break.
Yeah. But it's all, as I said, it's already 20 million points, because they...
So we've actually got a miss from Proletary.
Yeah. Now I really need a Rouge work and Mercurius work.
I don't think it's going to happen.
Yeah, for now it's not going to happen.
It's a formidable 20 million point lead as they approach 100k.
And it seems like Mercurius broke his combo.
Indeed he did.
Oh, it changed everything now.
So it's crazy in Masterclass holding a double full combo with Marucci, leading the pack. We've got Cinch backing them up though.
Crazy broke his combo, it's really hard.
Oh dude, that's the end.
Rouge is still holding really nice accuracy and full combo. Masterclass is really behind him. But yeah, South Korea had a chance to come back. But now, yeah, they definitely need a break from Rouge if they want to take the tiebreaker. And it seems for now it's not getting happen. It's not going to happen for now. Anyway, it seems like Rouge unleashed the beast.
Absolutely, it looks like, you know, once we come out of this slower section, you're going to see some seriously crazy mapping, guys.
Yeah.
This is just the calm before the storm, oh trust me.
We will enter in the last part now, and it will be really hard.
This is really tense, I mean, listen to that music.
We're feeling... it's coming, guys. Quiet before the tempest. And here we go.
All eyes on Marucci at this point.
Oh, Marucci broke.
No, he did as well.
Marucci broke, but Masterclass broke, and I think it's the end on this.
It's Cinch carrying the team right now, though. It's Cinch carrying the Japanese team.
Really nice, but I mean, even if everyone broke, like, you need a really huge combo to do a lot of points, and yeah, it's almost 50 million points. You can't come back like that.
No, not at all, not at this stage of the map, that's it. I reckon Japan have taken this. It's just unfortunate for South Korea. And Cinch has taken the break. This will get really interesting very quickly if Mercurius breaks now, or Proletary, already holding a 1000 combo, but I just don't think it's possible to come back.
No, it's already too late.
So we got the miss from Rachel. Only Sayonara by with the full combo.
Even if Sayonara is trying, it should be really hard. They have too much points.
Proletary breaks. Mercurius will have to miss now. Mercurius will have to miss for them to come back. That is it.
Mercurius is still full combo. Oh, he's still holding the combo, really high combo.
Unbelievable. This is so Mercurius' map.
Yeah.
That's it. That is officially it. Japan
That's
have
the game,
taken
guys. Yeah, the early advantage made all the difference.
Indeed. And they just had the right setup for it as well. That's incredible. Rouge, Cinch, Mercurius and Proletary, congratulations for taking this win today.
And it's the end for South Korea in this tournament.
So that is indeed the end of South Korea. This is the first time that they've ever been knocked out of a World Cup since the first World Cup ever. That's it. South Korea for the first time are out. This is where it gets very interesting, guys. This is where it gets incredibly interesting.
Proletary was dying at the end.
We have a winner, guys.
That was really a beautiful match, guys. I can't even tell who was the most valuable player on this match, since a lot of players who have just carried their team on different maps. We got Ruchi, Sayo, Mercurius. A lot of players did really well on this match.
So it will be Japan versus the loser of Germany and Poland, which will be being streamed at 8 o'clock PM UTC time tonight. So Japan playing incredibly well. They did an incredible comeback there, actually.
Yeah.
Or rather, not a comeback, rather keeping their lead into a comeback, breaking point against South Korea and taking the lead. What an interesting map. That was incredible.
Okay. So let me check. So we'll have Germany versus Poland tonight. We're still waiting for this match. Sadly, I won't be here, but I'm really wondering who will win this one.
Yeah, this is nearly it. This is nearly the end of the World Cup. We've got a couple of interesting games to go. Poland versus Germany, and we've got Japan versus one of them.
Yeah, 7 PM UTC. Hope you guys will be all here for this match. And
yeah,
tomorrow it will be the winner of this match against Japan, and it will be at 1 PM UTC.
So that's it. We'll actually be back at 7 PM. 7 PM UTC.
Yeah, 7 PM tonight for the winner bracket final. But yeah, just talking a little bit about South Korea. That was a pretty good play for them. I mean, at the beginning of the tournament, they were not as good as we were expecting. But after some matches started to maybe wake up a little bit, and yeah, they achieved to go to the loser bracket final. But sadly, Japan was better today.
Absolutely, it was incredible seeing both these teams play against each other. Finally, Japan made it. So I guess there we go until 7 o'clock.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks to all the viewers who are following the stream. We really enjoy.
Thank you so much for that.
Really enjoy commentating this. Really nice play. Really nice match.
Alright. It's been a lot of fun today, guys. Just like to say thanks for everyone who watched and supported the stream and the World Cup today. We've got a very interesting match coming up at 8 o'clock, so do come in for that. So I guess until next time, this has been the Osu World Cup final. Don't remember, it's not the end, and rhythm is just a click away. Back
See you tonight, guys.
Goodbye.